We conducted over 30 buy-side client interviews with chief operating officers, heads of research analysts, portfolio managers, and many of the front office professionals to really understand the problem that they're facing today in the modern world of investments. And many of them have said that they're drowning in a lot of unstructured content noise and saying to us, don't just help me search, but also tell me what I need to know. LinkQ helps by taking the fire hose of news and makes it digestible, informs the user, and helps establish the how and the why are specific news stories connected to the investment portfolio.
LinkQ takes the approach of using a knowledge graph by taking each document, creating a small graph of entities and relationships from that document, connecting that with the information we already know about, and that way when we score the connections between those relationships, we can alert the user to things that they didn't even know about that are important to them.
The LinkQ interface guides the user through setting up their focus and defining the weights of each relationship that they want to score. This is important because graphs can be incredibly complex, and rather than having the user define each and every topic or define a search, we're having them define the types of source, the themes, and the individual relationships that they find useful and important to them. They can also select the types of news event that are important to them, and this helps us to define a custom algorithm to provide the most intelligent news recommendations possible. The user then imports their portfolio, and we're done. Individual companies within the portfolio can also be given relative weights. Now the portfolio has been set, LinkQ is now scoring the entire knowledge graph and all of our news output against that portfolio and providing only the most relevant articles over the last period of time. Each article is indicates the companies, the people, the topics, and which portfolio companies are connected. The user can then pin those articles to be looked at later. The user can then review the pinned articles and drill in further to see why they're connected to their portfolio. In this case, a positive news story about Qantas is relevant to my portfolio holding of Zodiac Aerospace because Qantas is supplied by Boeing and Zodiac Aerospace supplies Boeing. So a clear read-through from this announcement to my portfolio company. This is the kind of deeper intelligence that LinkQ is able to provide that none of our other competitors or other products are delivering today.
We want to extend LinkQ to handle more topics and events, to add different news sources, and to take it out to many more users to get their feedback so we can train the system and improve it. We also want to take some of the features from LinkQ and embed them natively into Thomson Reuters Data Fusion as part of Bold Solutions.